Hey y'all, I'm Abigail Price, and I'd like to welcome you to day 5 of See What God Said Instead. Today, I'm going to talk about Dr. Bruce Lipton. He's one of the guys that the Lord brought me to after I had been crying out to him, how come we don't look like you? Why are so many people dying? You said you was the healer. What's the deal? And so he began to show me that what he said was true. It is just about what we are seeing inside of ourselves, which is the reason why we're not connecting to what he said he's already given us. So, as I said, this is my own personal healing journey. And one of the people he took me to was Dr. Bruce Lipton. Dr. Bruce Lipton is, he was studying epigenetics. Epigenetics. It is, he took a stem cell, put it in a petri dish, and noticed that every 12 hours it duplicated. So after a week, he had 30,000, but they were all the same. They all looked and acted the same. So he split them up into 3 different dishes. He put fat in one, he put bone in another, he put muscle in another. Nothing happened. He added culture medium. Culture medium is blood that he made inside of his laboratory that duplicated human blood. After he introduced the culture medium, they began to reproduce after their own kind. So now he had a petri dish full of bone. He had another petri dish full of muscle and another petri dish full of fat. What that taught him is that we are not subjected to our genes. We don't have genes that causes disease. He says 95% of the diseases that we are dealing with are not caused by genes. They're caused by the way we think and our environment. So when I heard that, the scripture came up, Proverbs 27:3, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he, which goes along with what the Lord has been teaching me about what we see inside, connects us to what we live on the outside. We are the ones that are in control of our environment. The spiritual controls the physical. The spiritual man controls the physical man. He has been shouting that in my spirit. Your spiritual man controls your physical man. So the way he gave me to explain this is when you have a boss or when you are, I don't want to say subservient, but when there is someone over you who dictates where you go, what you do, so on and so forth, that's your boss. He determines or she determines when you come in, what you do when you get here, and when you leave. That's the one in control as long as you're in that environment. So when I say to you, how does your body look? Who is your? Who's the one that owns your body? When you leave this earth, you leave and your body stays here. The one that is keeping you alive, your spirit, is in control. The spiritual controls the physical. So how do you know what your spirit wants? How does it let you know? Through your thought life. You're the one that determines when you wake up, when you get up, when you go to the bathroom. Well, your body determines it, but you don't have to go. You could just literally not go. So why am I saying this? Because since the spirit controls the physical, since the spiritual controls the physical, that means my spirit man is the one in charge of what I see in my outside world. That's what the Lord has been trying to tell me. So with that in mind, I have to control what I see with my eyes, but I have to control it from the inside. My spiritual man has to be the one to control it. So in the last episode, I believe we went and looked at God taking Abram outside and showing him and giving him a picture of what he wanted him to see. He wanted him to see the numbers of his offspring so vast that he could not number them all. So he gave him a picture of the stars in the sky and another picture of the sand of the sea. You cannot number them. There are so many. But he had to put a picture in front of him. And that's what he's telling me. I will take my healing by changing the image on the inside. So in the next episode, I'm going to show you what he had me do. And for those of you who are listening, I'll leave a link in the next episode, not this one. All right, so I don't want these to be too long, so we're going to end this one, and I will see you for day 6. Have an amazing day. Bye.